Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October 4th. Right next to me, we have Raymond Perez making his MMA debut. Now, Raymond, let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there. Who are you? Where are you born and raised?
Well, first of all, my name is Raymond Perez. I was born in San Jose, California, raised in Sacramento. I moved up there when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, so really got the gist of growing up out there.
What got you into like a martial art?
Martial arts, well, I was always interested in like the sport and the idea, like the Bruce Lee movies and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
So, but really getting me into like the training aspect of it was like really 2-3 years ago, watching all the UFC events, getting excited about all the knockouts.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Favorite UFC fighter, Max Holloway.
Max. There we go, the OG. Now, today we have a big UFC 320 Alcalaya versus Alex Pereira #2. Who are you rooting for?
Today I'm going for Pereira.
Yes.
Sir.
How do you think he's gonna win that fight?
Hopefully knockout, but I mean we'll see what happens.
I know, right? That's a crazy fight. Very highly anticipated this fight. I know a lot of fighters like, can I come here and see you earlier so I can watch the fight tonight? I'm like, shit, okay, I have to watch the fight too, Now, what is the fundamental martial art that you entry? Kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu.
Originally, I started out with boxing, slowly translated into kickboxing, and now I'm currently focusing on MMA. So,
what you do, you're fighting in a flyweight, which means 125 pounds. What do you walk around weight?
My walk around weight, I would say like 135, 140.
So you are definitely a very tall 125.
Yeah, yes sir.
For a flyweight, how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Yeah, so I think your opponent, Cody Tucson, hope I pronounced correctly, Cody, I think he fought on our last event like 6 months ago. Cody's about 5'4" maybe?
Something like that, yeah. I was taking a look at it.
So you definitely have like a rich advantage, So now when you're watching your opponent Cody's fight on his last fight, where do you see yourself having an advantage on him?
The advantage is definitely going to be in the reach department. I mean, I'm definitely going to try to keep my, I don't know how to
keep
say
the distance, keep the fight on the feet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Keep the distance and strike.
Now, are you been working on like wrestling, just because your type of bodies also can be very dangerous on the ground too, because those long legs are just.
Yeah, I definitely been told that. I've been practicing jiu-jitsu for the past couple months, so a couple of my coaches have definitely told me that the ground game can definitely be dangerous. So.
Yes, when somebody got like long and lanky, that's like a perfect jiu-jitsu body. You can wrap people up like a pretzel, and just strangle the person.
For sure, yeah, definitely.
Now, what gym do you train at right now?
Right now, I'm training out of UFC Concord. Yes,
UFC Concord. I believe your opponent is training in the UFC gym too, somewhere down in the East Bay somewhere,
Yes, sir.
So where do you emphasize on? How do you prepare for this upcoming fight right now?
As far as preparation goes, we've been just training as hard as it gets. I mean, we get training in the daytime. Sometimes we'll get double training events in. So as far as this camp goes in the specific, this camp we've been working on jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yes, sir.
I don't think anybody's gonna stand with you once they see your high and reach.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we've been anticipating. So we're working on our jiu-jitsu game at the moment.
That's pretty awesome. Now, can you name a couple guys that you're training every single day, consistent training partner?
Yeah, some of my training partners start with Zach Savage. I got Daniel Ochado. We got Haroon Jimenez. We got a couple guys. Michael Miller. He actually participated on your last event. Yes, sir. So some of our guys that represent Uhuru. So.
Now, the last time is you went to our event, watching the event. Is that the first time you're watching MMA live?
That was the first time I got a live event in. Yeah, definitely.
How did that feel different watching a live MMA event versus TV?
Definitely the atmosphere, feeling all the fans, hearing them go crazy for all of the walkouts, hearing them react to all of the knockouts, the submissions. Definitely a great experience.
So I from my experience, I see two reactions, right? And sometimes people make a debut either they let the crowd electrify them and turn into like a beast mode. But there's some fighters that I see as shut down to not be able to perform like in the crowd. So it's kind of like hard to say how you're gonna perform. So on the first time being in the crowd, how do you see yourself in a crowd like this? How are you gonna perform?
I definitely like to see myself as somebody who feeds off the crowd. Definitely growing up, competing in basketball and stuff like that, the crowd getting them wild up is a part of the game. So definitely.
Yeah, I mean, time to time for all these years, I see like so many times people train really well and then debut under the spotlight in the crowd, and their freeze become like a potato, and they get in a punch, they don't even react. But I also see somebody's like turn into like you touched it right back at you. Like I'm not quite sure which one of you, and I'm very curious about watching how you perform under the light. And if some people never been to our event's pretty, the biggest crowd in the regional scene, and there's always a couple thousand people shows up, so you gotta prepare for that crowd. Now, do you have a lot of family, friends, and supporters gonna come watching you fight?
I'm gonna have definitely a big turnout. I believe I got a big foundation of family that support me in a very great way. So hopefully they can come out and they support me in person.
Your parents come watching you fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna have my mom and dad at the event.
No shit.
Yes, sir.
I just interviewed a couple fighters 3 days ago. They're like, "Oh, my mom's not coming. Maybe my dad." I'm like, "Why?" The Ken Hang was too excited for them, and my mom just called me after fight like, "How you do?" And that's it. They can't even watch live. So wow, your parents are actually gonna come watch you.
Well, yeah, they're definitely a big part in what keeps me motivated. So I want them to be able to experience what I've been training for.
Hell yeah, that's an exciting moment, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you have a lot of siblings, brothers, sisters?
I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters.
What?
Yes, sir.
Damn, you got a whole basketball team.
Yeah, we got a big family. So
Wow, are they gonna all come watching you?
I'm gonna try to get as many of them as I can out to the event. So
That's pretty awesome. Now, besides training, prepare for the fight, do you have a full-time job?
I'm working as a mechanic at the moment. Yes, sir.
Oh shit, we need to link up, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know.
I need some help on the car, man. What shop do you work at?
I work at Castro Valley. We work at Prime Automotive.
Damn, how long have you been a mechanic?
I've been a mechanic for about 4 or 5 years now.
Oh damn.
Yes, sir.
So now, something out of my ordinary. Is there any specialties on mechanic? Like you specialty for engine, specialty for this, specialty for that? Do they have that kind of category?
Here at our location, no. We work on all aspects of the vehicle. We definitely like working on suspension, brakes, stuff like that. But we definitely can get under the engine bay
And you work full time, 5 days a week.
I work 5 days a week.
And how many days a week do you train right now? Prepare for this fight.
Right now, I'm training for the fight. We've been training 6 days a week.
6 days a week. Really? This is a dedication right here.
Absolutely.
Where do you see yourself in fighting? Do you want to, it's a hobbyist, or you want to make it to the pro?
Well, I started out, I wanted to be a pro, so I'm definitely going to keep the dream alive. So this is the beginning, so we're going to see how it starts.
Now, I know the question is asking a little bit too soon. Your upcoming opponent is Cody Tucson. Is there any other fighter, pro or amateur in California that caught your eye that you want to fight someday?
Well, currently right now I'm booked up for another fight here in November. I got a November 22nd fight. I'll be going up against another guy named Connor. I'm not really sure too much about him, but haven't really been looking at the scene, but I'm definitely ready for whatever. So whatever comes at me, we'll just take it accordingly.
That's pretty awesome. Well, for more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Right now we have Raymond Perez making his MMA debut walk on November 8th, the biggest stack card in Northern California. Make sure you guys don't miss it out. Now, any special loved one, training partner, supporters, sponsors that you want to shout out to?
I want to give a big shout out to my head coach, Diarte Boyd. I want to give a big shout out to my grappling coach. His name is going to be Keith Cuthrone, as well as my strength and conditioning, as well as life coach, Joe Martinez, came on with me. So just want to give a shout out to those guys. Thank you for all that.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Definitely, they can get a hold of me on Instagram. My social media handle will be Ray Perez 11. That's how.
So say your name. IG use the name one more time.
Ray Perez 11.
Ray
Perez 11.
Perez 11.
Yes, sir.
Making sure you guys give him a follow. Amateur fighters, they don't really get paid to fight, so hopefully, get at Raymond and get a ticket from them, then they can get a little credit for it to help him out, get a little support. So making sure you guys DM him or give him a follow. Also find me on Instagram, Dragon House MMA. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Give me some love and support. All the MMA fight fans, welcome to comment on all my interviews, my fight contents. Get all the support from you guys, and I think we're a little over 5,000 subscriber now, trying to get over the hump. So please subscribe there, smash the subscribe button. Thank you for all the love and support, all the Bay Area fight fans. And Zhong No Cage Fighting Series number 15 is going down November 8th. It's going to be over 20 plus fights. Don't miss it out. Come out, support, grab a beer, enjoy your popcorn. 20 plus fights. Amateur kicks off at 4 p.m. Pro card kicks off at 7 p.m. Don't miss it out. It's a huge stack card. If your opponent, Cody Tucson, watching this interview, what do you have to say to Cody?
Well, I just want to say best of luck to you, Cody, and let's put on the show. Can't wait till November 8th.
How do you think you're going to win the fight?
How do I think I'm going to win the fight? I think it's going to be a knockout. I'm hoping for either first or second round. I want to get it out of the way.
You'll hear, guys, from the person himself, Raymond Perez, making his MMA debut. Hopefully get the first or second round TKO on November 8th. So make sure you come out, support, and shout out to Duat, and let's put on another huge event. We'll see you guys November 8th. Good to have you on board, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Signing out.